Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be looking at this cutting that originally came off of my big guy, which is what I call my largest portulacaria afra. A lot of my trees came from that tree as cuttings, and um, so this is one that I had taken off, probably earlier this summer. I think probably 5-6 months ago maybe. Um, but you can tell it's got a kind of a unique is one way to describe it, undesirable is maybe another way, but it's got this funky little bend in it because this branch, or this cutting, was actually a branch that was horizontal like this on the tree. So I cut it off and potted it up. But I mean, I like the curve, but I don't like the fact that it's leaning to the side. So thought maybe today, since it's been growing in this repotted container for a while, and when I potted it, and I think I did a video, I'll try to post it either up in the corner here or in a link below in the description. When I potted it, it was kind of one-sided because everything was growing up, which is this way, which was the original top. But I put it on my grow shelf and kind of faced it towards the lights, so it would kind of develop some growth this way, and the branches would reach for the light. So it's done that some. You can see this is a new growth all in through here. So it's put on, an inch or so, kind of going that way, which is kind of what I wanted. But today I'm going to try to bend this branch a little more vertical, to see if I can get it. Because if I could get that a little more vertical, I mean, this is going to be a pretty nice little tree. Yeah, with that nice little bend in it. So I think maybe I'll trim it up first just to get some of the leaves out of the way, and then add some trunk to stand up a little more vertical. So first we'll just take some of these new shoots that are coming out from where it was pruned previously. Just looking at it here, it looks pretty healthy, which is a good sign. Just taking some of these shoots back. Don't want to do a whole lot until I get it really bent into the shape that I'm looking for, because once you bend it, it's going to change the position and the way everything looks. So let's see what we got going on in here. Just take that back a little bit. Don't want to get rid of too many branches yet. I think maybe we'll just go ahead and get some wire on there if I can. Might be a little hard to get it wrapped around up here on the top. Let me see if I can just maybe pluck some of these leaves out with some tweezers. They should come off. Yep. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get the wire started, and then kind of go from there. Not sure how thick a wire I need to go. It's going to take a little bit to get that bent. I think we'll start with this one, and then if I have to double it up, to get the Sometimes it's easier to, when you're, especially when you're in these, working in these small trees and these tight spaces, I tend to use a lighter wire than needed, and then put two pieces on if I need that for the extra strength, because it's sometimes a little more difficult to bend a thicker wire in these tight spaces. So we'll stick the wire down in the soil a little bit to anchor it in. Just thinking if I need to do that, or if I can maybe go onto this branch first. I don't know that I'm going to keep that branch, so I think I will continue on down in the soil, and then just start wrapping the wire. Almost cut it off too short. Let's see if this is going to work. Okay, got it on there. We'll see if we can get it bent. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Yeah, so now we've got a neat little tree here. And then where these are growing out this way, they'll, once I get the light position more on top, they'll start growing a little more vertical. But I like the movement in that trunk. Yeah. And I think we will probably get rid of this low branch, because I don't think it's really doing anything, and it's almost too low to add anything to the design. So we'll remove that, and I'll probably propagate that and turn that into a new little tree. Yeah, so that'll be, it's got some nice movement to it. The bark has already got that rough texture. So yeah, that'll be a nice little cutting. So we'll get that rooted up. And I do have some videos on propagation. I think I've done a couple on water propagation, so I'll try to link those down below too. And you can also soil propagate these pretty easy. You just either let them dry out like this on your shelf or wherever you want. Let them callus over a little bit, and then just pot them in soil. And then you can water lightly, and you go light on the water though until you really start seeing new growth. Because once the new growth starts up here, you know that it's probably putting out new roots. Or you can water propagate it, and then you can actually just see the roots when they come out. So, but either way works. In my experience, one's not really faster or better than the other. They both take about the same time. But like I said, you can go check out one of those other videos if you'd like. We'll go ahead and prune some of these back a little bit. Not a whole lot. Just want to get some of these to start growing a little more vertical. So I'll probably put the light more over this way to kind of start bending things back a little bit, but it's still a little bit flat. I need to get some depth in it, but the hard part, getting this nice trunk movement, that part's already done. I like how that top kind of leans over a little bit. I like my trees to lean towards the front, just a touch, just so it looks a little more inviting, so it's not running away from the viewer. But this tree's still really young in its development, but like I said, the trunk is sometimes the hardest part to get, and this one's already on its way. Taking some of these back just to cause it to thicken up and continue to grow. But yeah, I think we'll leave it at that for today. Just a nice short little video just to bring you along on this cutting update and turn it into a nice tree. Give you a quick spin around just so you can take a look at it. There's the front. There's the left side. There's the back. Right side. And back to the front. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.